Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are fit and fine. Dear students, today we will discuss next half of models. So, students, as you all know, that modal auxiliaries are called modals because they express the mode or manner of the action denoted by the main verbs. Now, students, let's begin with the modal shall today. Yes, students, uh, shall is used to express the future when subject is I or we. Okay, when subject is first person I or we, then we use modal shall. For example, I shall be 35 next week. Then, students, to show promise, to express promise, we use modal shall with the second and third persons. For example, if you get good marks, you shall be given a party. Students, for certainty, we again use modal shall. For example, if you run fast, you shall catch the train. Okay, the students, we can make one more sentence like if you win the match, you shall have a holiday. Okay, to make promise, we use modal shall with second and third person. The students, to express threat and warning, we use modal shall. For example, if you remain absent, your name shall be struck off. Then, for suggestion, like shall we go for a picnic? Shall we go for movie? Okay, like this, students, we can frame different sentences. The students, prohibition, जब हमें बेटा कुछ वक्त मना कर दिया जाता है, then again we use modal shall with second person. For example, you shall not touch my books. Okay, then students, let's move on to the modal should. Students, should is the past tense of shall. Okay, because should is used to express duty, or we can say advise, a sensible action we can say. Okay, for example, students, we can make you should work hard, you should take exercise daily, you should speak the truth. Okay, to express a duty or advice or a sensible action, we use modal should. Then, students, to express moral duty, or we can say duty, we use modal should. For example, we should obey our parents. It's our moral duty. We should do this. Okay, we should obey our parents. We should begin our work, okay, as soon as possible. Like this, students, we can frame different sentences here. This, students, to express logical necessity or probability, or we can say assumption, we use modal should. For example, my shirt should be ready by now means assumption here, just we are taking a guess. My shirt should be ready by now. Then, students, for probable condition we use modal should. For example, should he come here, कि अगर वो यहाँ आता है, give him my message. Okay, should he come here, give him my message. Then, students, let's move on to the modal will. Students, will is used for second and third persons to express simple future. For example, she will sing a song, he will run a race, he will win the race, they will reach home before sunset. Okay, will is used for second and third persons to express simple future. This, students, to express determination. Okay, to express determination, promise, resolution, order, threat, intention, we use modal will with the first person. For example, students, I will keep my promise. The students, for determination, we can say I will never tell a lie. Okay, the students, for threat, we can say like I will punish you if you do not speak the truth. For resolution, students, we can say we will eliminate poverty. Okay, like the students, to express determination, promise, resolution, order, threat, we use modal will with the first person. The students, to show polite request, we use modal will. For example, will you please show me the way to the bus stand? Okay, will you please open the window? Okay, for request, we use modal will. The students, when we want to predict, or we can say when we want to forecast, but for prediction, we use modal will. For example, your son will become a scientist. Okay, like this students, we can use modal will. Let's begin with the modal would now. Students, would is the past tense of will. Students, would is used to express the past tense of will in the indirect speech. For example, he told me that he would go there. The students, to express polite request. बेटा जब हमें किसी से polite request करनी हो, to express a suggestion or to express a polite request, we use modal would. For example, would you please help me? Would you please show me your book? Would you please give me your notebook? Okay, like this, to express a suggestion or polite request, we use modal would. Then students, for habitual activity. For habitual activity, to express a habitual activity, or we can say habit in the past, we use modal would. For example, in winter, he would study till late night, means it's habitual activity. Okay, in winter, he would study till late night. Then students, to express a wish or preference. For example, I would rather have a cup of tea than milk. To show preference, means tea भी है, milk भी है, but किसको preference दे रहे हैं बेटा हम? Tea. I would rather have a cup of tea than milk. To express a wish or preference, we use modal would. Then students, to express the imagined or improbable result, or we can say unreal condition, we use modal would. For example, students, if you had invited me, I would have come. The students, for unreal condition, for example, would that I were bird, would that I were rich. Okay, like this students, we can use modal would to express unreal condition. Okay, to express a wish or desire, for suggestion and polite request, for habitual activity. Okay, or we can say improbable result or unreal condition, we use modal would. Now students, revise these all models once again and try to understand. That's all for today students. Thanks and have a nice day.